East Side Dave McDonald.
Go out to New York City, find a homeless guy, murder him, Batman snuff rises.
Chris Pepper Stanley.
Jedi,
So much
best
better.
one. I'm sorry I don't like the second one the best like everyone else.
Sean O. Barry.
This is what you get in my house. We're spilling paint in the garage. Do I stutter?
Roy Schaefer Harder.
I was ready to don a Yankee outfit and go bash people's brains and run through the streets.
They are the movie experts. They are the movie masters. They are the Watchers.
All right.
Wake up, Davey.
All right. Yes, sir. We are the Watchers, your movie and somewhat TV experts. My name is Eastside Dave, Davey Mack. With me, Chris Pepper Stanley, Sean O'Barry, and Roy Schaefer Harder. And tonight's episode, it's a Thanksgiving miracle right here on the Watchers. We're eating our turkey. We're eating our stuffing. We're getting drunk. We're putting heroin into Roy because I'm sober for 7 years.
Or is
Look
he?
at me.
Or is
I'm
he?
sober. And meanwhile, he's staring across 3 alcoholic, drug-taking degenerates and saying, it's only a matter of time before I fall down. And we're talking about movies, Daddy. Well, what we're going to be talking about is something very, very special. Actually, maybe not even special at all, now that I think about it. I was thinking about this, Pepper. I'm not sure if I've seen one great movie this year.
Whoa.
When are we going to start the goddamn movie season already?
Well, there's...
It's November. It's late November. It's November 20th, for Christ's sakes.
heard of great movies coming out. Nebraska, the Alexander Payne film.
Nebraska, the Bruce Springsteen album has finally been made into a movie.
Bruce Dern.
All right.
Bruce Dern, Will
Finally.
Forte film.
Finally, Johnny 99 has been made into a movie, baby.
I like that one.
What else?
Dallas-
Bruce Dern.
Bruce Dern, yeah.
Wow. Did you ever see Coming Home starring Bruce Dern
No.
and John Voight and Jane Fonda? Let me tell you something, my friend. All that happened was Jane Fonda won the Oscar for Best Actress. Mr. John Voight won the Oscar for Best Actor. He comes home from Nam. He's got no more legs, or at least his legs aren't working.
Yeah.
And there's Bruce Dern. And Bruce Dern is batshit nuts. And I saw this movie when I was 13 years old, and ever since, I can't get the haunting image of Bruce Dern taking his clothes off and jumping into the ocean. Because I guess in 1979, that was supposed to signify that you're crazy.
Yeah.
In 2013,
Step it up a notch, Bruce.
you know, that'd be a Dave and Pepper Friday night where we just, everyone knows we like to take our clothes off and jump into a lake or any kind of body of water.
Or
we'll
into
do.
each other's
Those are polar
arms.
bears, right?
Exactly. So, but that was like to signify, he was like, oh, Bruce Dern's nuts. Look what he did. He disrobed and jumped in the water.
Weirdo.
I'm pretty sure, like, in the 1979, that wasn't so, like, skinny dipping wasn't around that year.
That's antisocial behavior.
I'm just saying that's what they were trying to portray him as.
Oh,
Like, look
okay.
how much of a lunatic Bruce Dern is.
Yeah, because Chevy Chase
He's swimming.
did it.
Exactly.
yeah.
But that was 1980, was Caddyshack.
Oh, was it?
Oh, no, you were talking
Vacation.
Vacation.
Uh-huh.
That was 81, I think, or 82.
82. You're right.
Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah.
Pepper? Let's see if Roy knows when the Vacation comes out.
Racing.
Do you ever see Coming Home?
This is crazy.
I've
This is
never
crazy.
seen it.
I'll tell you something about Coming Home that people should know. I don't know. They must have had a different copyrights system back then, because in this movie they had Sergeant Strawberry Fields by the Beatles, the actual Beatles.
Yeah.
Now in movies, some douchebag,
Plays-
Hootie and the Blowfish will cover a Beatles song, and that'll be the way. Or it's always like Smash Mouth or the Eels.
Last season, the Mad Men, they had a Beatles song in it off Revolver, and it cost them like $250,000.
It was the real Beatles.
It was the actual. That was why there was a story about it, because they actually got a Beatles song. And
That's not that much. 250,000. I would have thought you were absolutely going to say 2 million, 3 million
Episode of a
for one episode.
an
How long was
hour-long
the
show.
song?
It was.
I mean,
like
how long was the clip?
It was half the song, maybe. It was like a minute and a half.
See,
or
if
something,
I'm
wasn't
paying
it?
that, I'm playing the whole goddamn album.
Yeah.
This they had Creedence on Coming Home soundtrack. They had the Rolling Stones, Jumpin' Jack Flash. They had, like I said, Strawberry Fields by the Beatles. You're like, this is the most. And by the way, this is also why you can never buy the Coming Home soundtrack because it would, it would cost them tens of millions of dollars.
Wouldn't make sense to sell
Yeah.
it. All right,
That's also why the Wes Anderson always uses Stones in his movies, but you never see Stones making the soundtrack.
oh no.
There's always great Stone songs in Wes Anderson movies, like 2000 Man in Bottle Rocket, in the end scene. Remember that part, gentlemen?
I do.
All right.
That wasn't a. Oh no, yeah.
Bottle Rocket. Whoa, daddy.
Yeah.
Rolling no man.
Sing it, Dave.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so that's Nebraska. That's one. Dallas Buyers Club, I heard, is a lock.
I already saw North Dallas 40. Not interested.
This is about AIDS.
AIDS?
Yeah.
I saw Philadelphia then.
I heard it's a lock for Jared Leto to get
Why?
supporting actor.
Oh, look at me. I've got AIDS.
Yeah.
Give me my Oscar.
He's
Why? Because he lost weight?
Like a woman?
No,
Last night?
Ashley McConaughey's the one who lost a hell of a lot of weight.
He's got AIDS too?
Well, yeah, he has AIDS. Yeah, he has AIDS in the film.
Is he playing the same character as in Days of Confused?
No, different character.
I sure as hell got AIDS now, dog.
Well, I guess
I love those redheads so much. I caught AIDS from two of them.
it does take place
somehow.
in Texas, so it
Yeah,
could be the same.
that's
guy,
right.
yeah.
I keep losing weight, and they keep staying the same way.
Oh, come on, AIDS is serious.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Seriously fun.
We're going to be having a big AIDS rally at the Moon Tower. Get your AZT medication.
We got a blood drive going on.
Fucking Days of Confused. You know what? That's the movie I'm watching tonight. I was going to watch Clockwork Orange and now I'm in. Thank you, Sean O. Yeah, fuck you, AV Club.
Yeah.
Take that.
But no, and then
Oh, that's a different show. Sorry if people are getting confused. That's
And
David
fine,
Mack Sports
it's-
Program.
1982, baby.
1982, you're right?
Yes, I am.
I hate when Roy's right about
Always
anything.
right.
Don't you just get filled with rage, Pepper?
No.
I get filled with Roy rage whenever he's right about something.
I'm
Pisses me
lying.
off.
It was 1983. I was just.
It
holding-
was?
Yeah, I was wrong. I'm lying.
and
knew he
then
was. I knew he
12
was.
Years a Slave is supposed to be amazing. I
What's
haven't
that?
seen it. It's a slavery film.
So let me tell you. Now I'm in the right.
Slavery, AIDS, and oldness.
Oh my god! I'm such an old slave AIDS person. Like, let me tell you. I'm a member of the Writers Guild. You folks at home might not know that you're listening to a writer. Okay, a guy who is a member of the Writers
And
Guild.
what'd
Me,
you get into the guild for?
that's not really important, Pepper.
no, just let us know.
Well,
because
no,
you
tell you
should be
what,
proud of it.
What?
You should be proud of your work.
No, I'm a member of the Writers Guild. I get to go to Writers Guild parties, be with my colleagues who are screenwriters, playwrights,
And how did
so
you
on.
get into the guild?
I wrote the traffic on 1010 Wins. Thank you, I guess.
I'm not clapping.
He's not clapping, guys.
Did you get your invite for the Writers Guild party this year?
No, and I did email the woman.
It's been revoked.
I emailed the woman and I said, listen, make sure you're on top of this Christmas party this year.
Woman.
Last year, I did not get an invite. And
We
she's
just
like,
walked in though.
she's like, who are you again? And then I'm sure she looked up my profile. Oh, he used to write traffic reports for 1010 Wins. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be listening to him at all. Well, thank you. Well, now I'm starting to feel better about myself. Maybe I am a writer. It was like, yo, bros, big fucking pile up on Route 18 North. Try to take Route 34. That's your best fucking way.
That's good writing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was good writing to me. I thought I would add like a Tarantino, realism
Punch it up a little bit.
sort of, thing to my traffic reports. I only lasted there about 4 or 5 days until the traffic reporters started to complain.
Yeah.
One guy said on the Hudson River crossings, they've added jizz to George Washington Bridge. He just called it George Washington jizz. So that was a little joke. I thought it was going to be funny.
I thought you were
I was
going-
like, April Fools, baby!
George Jissington Bridge.
Yeah, that would be great.
Maybe I should be in the
Maybe
Writers
I'm going to
Guild.
get my job back. Hey, 1010 Wins, if you're listening, I got a new joke for you. Anyway, okay, so that's one. North Dallas 40. The Bruce Springsteen movie,
Yeah.
and Amistad 2. Okay, so what are those the three big movies?
Those are the three that are out right now that are getting heat for
Now,
Oscar.
This is my problem. When we don't have a Spielberg, Scorsese, Tarantino, Wes Anderson, or P.T. Anderson, or Coen Brothers is coming out.
Yeah, Llewyn Davis.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the one I want to see. So now you've got me excited. That and The Hobbit. Circle the calendar. I could give a fuck about Anchorman, the sequel.
All right,
I'm sorry, but it's
this
true.
This is what's coming up for the holidays in the next month. Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug.
I am all over it, and I've actually made the huge mistake of promising my 4 and 5-year-old children that they can go and watch this with me.
Why?
Because I've showed them Lord of the Rings, they love it.
Yeah.
I show them The Hobbit, they love it.
Okay.
However, Roy and Sean O,
Yeah. We're
the
family
adult males of the show who have children, unlike Chris Pepper Stanley.
Yo.
They know that sometimes when you watch adult movies with kids, you have to pause. There's that fucking, here's a snack, here's this or that. It takes 8 hours. If I'm stranded in the theater, are they just going to flake out and then we're going to have to leave the movie early? That's
sounds
my
like a
concern.
nightmare.
And plus, I'm going to be fucking purchasing the big 3D tickets too.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts and opinions as fathers?
I don't take my kids to movies.
You don't? Not even a Pixar?
No.
Yeah, see, I'll take in the car. I even fucking went to Smurfs
Nope.
with my daughter.
I
was and she did not like it because like 15 minutes, or she liked the movie. She didn't like me because 15 minutes into it, I'm like, this fucking sucks. This is a horrible movie.
Daddy.
I'm like, Neil Patrick Harris isn't even a good actor. How'd he get into a movie?
You were heckling a film.
I was heckling, Smurfs when it came out.
All right.
I was like, oh my God, don't go in that closet, baby. Oh my God, Papa Smurf, don't go in that closet. Gargamel standing there. I decided if my heckling as a white person isn't going to go over, I started to heckle as a black individual.
Classy.
Yeah,
Classy
not
move
really.
with your children
Sort of
there.
bigoted.
Yeah, sort of.
Right. Okay.
Totally.
Go ahead.
Next, Anchorman 2, the movie with the most promotion and product tie-ins I've seen in my
Those
entire
car
life.
commercials have been good, but I'm not a huge. I'm like Anchorman was good.
Yeah.
I'm not nuts about it.
I'm looking forward to that one.
There's been a rare comedies that I get really like. This is great. This is fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
The
I'm
hype
just a
for
drama
this,
guy these
the
days.
hype for this is ridiculous, though, for this Anchorman 2. It's been a long time. It's, 10 years or something since Anchorman, the first one, came out? 9 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
10
but-
years?
Something like that.
So what? So I'm supposed to be impressed?
Yeah.
It's been 30 years since Beetlejuice, and they said they're going to make that into a fucking
Yeah,
movie.
and they told Winona Ryder, you cannot say a goddamn thing about this.
Good.
It's super secret.
Shut her fucking loose lips and her big fat cunt up. Right? Her pussy?
World's worst comedian? Okay. All right, then that same
You
week-
guys know she gets banged by a lot of rock and roll guys with big dicks, right?
All right.
The guys from Counting Crows all banged her.
Yeah.
So her pussy's got to be huge. As Tarantino said, her pussy's got to be bubble yum by now. Okay?
That's mean.
Did he really say that?
Well, it was in Reservoir Dogs, and he was talking about Madonna in the Like a Virgin.
Okay.
That same weekend, Spike Jonze' new film, Her, comes out. With,
Her?
With Joaquin Phoenix starring.
Okay,
That looks
that could
very
be
int-
good.
no, that
I
looks
like
very
Spike
interesting,
Jonze.
Yeah, Spike Jonze is the man.
All right.
And Joaquin Phoenix is the man also.
Did you ever see Being John Malkovich?
Yes.
Did you guys see that one?
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a great movie. Now, what do you like better, Being John Malkovich or Adaptation, which is also Spike Jonze, and to me equally as brilliant?
I'm going with Malkovich.
And give me a reason why.
Because
Roy Harder, you're on the microphone.
Whoa, he used my real name.
Go ahead.
I'm impressed. I like it because they had the little door, the portal.
Yeah.
I'm into portals.
Explain further for the people on drugs at home, who I'm sure will enjoy this conversation.
What else do I need to say? I just-
Why do you like portals, for starters?
That's like an escape.
Okay, you can escape. Okay. I'm just going to go to Shadow now. You see, you ask a lunatic a question, you get a lunatic answer.
Yeah.
That's my... okay, Shadow.
I like Malkovich a little better.
Malkovich better than
Because-
Adaptation.
Because they actually used the guy's goddamn real name. Like
Yeah.
Being John Malkovich. It was like
I
kind
always
of a
thought,
mind fuck. It
who's
was,
the guy who writes those movies? He's crazy too,
Charlie
right?
Kaufman.
Yeah.
Charlie Kaufman. I always thought that was really ballsy because
Yeah.
if Malkovich doesn't sign on, you have to go back and change. So it's like, and then like your next guy doesn't like it being Tommy Lee Jones. He doesn't sign on, so it goes
Yeah.
down to like being Steve Gutenberg from
Right.
the fucking. Hey, are you gonna make a new police academy? Steve Gutenberg would sign up right away.
Wait, please, thank
Oh my
you.
God! There's a movie called Being Steve Gutenberg.
Thank God.
Actually, it would be even better if just to further shit on his career, they didn't even cast him. Start Being Steve Gutenberg, starring fucking Tom Cruise. You know what I mean?
Ouch.
So, do you like Being John Malkovich or Adaptation better?
give me-
Pepper, you're on the microphone.
Give me Adaptation. It's it's the movie inside the movie, the weird. Just
I like that too.
I know Being John Malkovich is an incredibly strange, crazy film.
It's awesome. Actually,
And I love
for
it.
a long time, I thought Adaptation was clearly better. Now, I loved Being John Malkovich the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
But I thought like that was a 9 out of 10. Very solid score. But I thought Adaptation was a 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
However, I recently rediscovered Being John Malkovich, and this very query entered my mind. I could not choose. I was like, damn, this might be as good as Adaptation.
I think Adaptation edges it out. The Brian Cox is great as the screenwriter, and then just the ending of the film with the Deus Ex Machina.
Well, also-
it's just so well done.
But also, the
It's so well
Nicolas
done.
Cage.
And yeah, the twin Nicolas
playing
Cage
twins.
thing is bizarre.
And before everyone turns off not only that movie, but The Watchers in general, this is good Nicolas Cage. Not
Yeah.
to be confused with long hair. I'm a wizard. I have lightning bolts
You know
coming
what?
out of my ass.
To me, that's still good Nicolas Cage.
You like that Nicolas Cage too?
I love Nicolas Cage. Good and bad.
Oh, so do I. I'm not. Listen, fucking
He's-
Wicker Man is Davey Mack top 10 movie.
He is
If
our-
anyone has not seen that, you must.
He's our one true God.
If you ever want to get drunk and do a proper Mystery Science Theater 3000 with your friends, please buy beer and purchase The Wicker Man. It's the most laughable movie.
Maybe
at
we should
some
do that.
point you go, seriously, how is this fucking a movie?
How's this being made?
It's crazy bad.
Maybe we should do this. That or Bad Lieutenant too.
Wicker Man is so fun. Like he just flips off the handle. Remember, he punches one of the teachers randomly.
It's insane. Yeah.
But when it all comes down to it, I will choose Adaptation because I do think just by a hair.
And Meryl Streep and Chris Cooper.
Meryl Streep is brilliant, and Chris Cooper, who I do love. So yeah, there's more people. I do love John Cusack though.
Yeah.
You know,
Both movies are fantastic. Both movies are
really great shit.
pieces of work.
Yeah, I love the fuck. I think I might go home. And plus, I always was intrigued by that drug. It was like a fictional drug. It was like a
the ghost
combination
flower.
of coke
Ghost orchid.
and pot.
And like ecstasy
What, to
or
get
something.
Meryl
I
Streep
don't
all
know.
hot for
Yeah,
that?
it was like a green powder in Adaptation
Yeah.
that they would get the Indians to farm out because they were allowed
could
in
do it,
Florida to
yeah.
do it. And it was like a green cocaine type of drug. And I
Yeah.
was like, damn, bro.
I want some of that.
I want some of that shit, bros and hoes.
All right, next film, Inside Llewyn Davis, the Coen Brothers gets released wider that same
Wait,
weekend.
no, hold on. Speak slower. What is
Inside
the name?
Llewyn Davis.
Inside Llewyn Davis.
It's the
That's the
new
name of the
Coen
movie.
Brothers film.
Okay, this is going to be the movie of the year. Let David McDonald say it here
You're
first.
calling it?
Calling it. Even though we usually call it in December for the Christmas show, this is our Thanksgiving show. And so while everyone's eating their fucking turkey and talking shit about their fucking, Aunt Jane who always comes over and
Shows her vagina.
and
everyone.
always brings up stories of the Dave man, how stupid he was when he was 6 years old and he dropped a plate of Thanksgiving food all over the table.
I see, you're just talking
and
about
every
yourself.
motherfucker laughed, and then it's a whole fucking round table of why Davey Mack is such a fucking black sheep of the family. So instead of that, maybe check out Inside Llewyn Davis, right?
Yeah.
Coen Brothers are almost unstoppable.
No, they are. At this point, they've made so many great films, you have to just trust.
I mean,
they're
they've
gonna
only
do.
made one or two kind of clunkers. The one with Tom Hanks, and that wasn't
Lady
terrible,
Killers.
but it's not, the Coen Brothers gold standard that we're able to do.
What's the other one?
The George Clooney Intolerable
Confessions
Cruelty.
of a Dangerous-
Intolerable
No,
Cruelty.
no,
Confessions of a
that's
Dangerous
the-
Mind
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
gong show
It
host.
didn't seem like a Coen Brothers.
It didn't, and that's why it
It
sucked.
wasn't bad, but it
I
was,
know, but when you're a Coen Brothers fan,
Yeah.
you're like, I can't wait. Coen Brothers, there's so many aspects to it. The
Right.
the stylistic cinematography, but also their very unique dialogue. No Country for Old Men didn't really have it that much, but it had plenty of Coen Brothers ishness
It's a great
to
story,
it.
great.
Yeah. Now you were telling me there's also some Star Wars news, Peppy.
First confirmed character for Star Wars Episode 7.
Whoa.
All right, first confirmed character. The Dave man thinks a Han Solo.
Wrong.
No.
Roy, guess.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say Darth Vader.
Wrong. He's dead anyway.
Yeah.
He died in
Chewbacca.
Jedi. He got fucking burned by Luke after Luke did a funeral pyre
All
for
right,
him.
so you guys have never been wrong.
No, that's the answer. Sean O.
Chewbacca.
Chewie.
Wrong.
Ah, come on.
What the fuck? Chewie's not in there?
R2D2.
Oh.
First confirmed character.
That
Bullshit.
was my second one.
That dumb
And then
little,
also,
Great.
dumb little actor's dead.
J.J.
anyway.
Abrams has not even contacted Mark Hamill yet about the new.
How do we know this?
That's from Sam Jackson.
What? Excuse me? Sam
Yeah.
Jackson now is shitting on Mark Hamill?
No,
Oh, by the way, Mark Hamill sucks so bad, he can't even get the cameo
Yeah.
for the new Star Wars.
Uh-huh.
Sound just like him.
Well, people tell me I'm a
So wait.
bit of a rich little, Roy.
Is this a continuation of of Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
And they keep going?
Yeah, but we don't
Or
know
is
how
there
much
some
time has
other-
elapsed. We're figuring that 20, 30, 20 years has elapsed because they're all old. So even if Han Solo's going to have a cameo, what? He's going to fucking be, the Han Solo who just was on Endor
That
with
sexy
Leia.
young thing.
All right.
And he's like, no, I'm not saying to you. I'm saying to to fucking Sam Jackson here. How's Sam Jackson? What the fuck, Sam? What?
He's Mace Windu.
He just knows
Yeah,
everything.
Mace Windu. That's the point. Yeah, Mark Hamill was Luke Skywalker. One of the coolest names ever. You were Mace Windu.
He did have a purple lightsaber.
Well, that was pretty
He
fucking
got his
awesome.
hand cut off, right? That's how.
I always thought it was. Is that because of like Jimi Hendrix was a black guy and he sang Purple Haze?
Yep.
It seemed a little racist to me on George Lucas's part to give him
No,
a.
I think
No,
he
he
actually
requested.
he requested,
He said, "I
yeah.
want a purple lightsaber," and they gave it to him.
What the fuck, Sam? You're dead to me. You know that?
Well, his character's dead. Mace
I'll
Windu.
tell you what I watched recently. On weed, baby.
Cool. You're a cool dude.
Pepper, I was smoking pot.
Smoking that herb.
I was smoking the fucking Mary Jane, bro.
Smoking trees.
Give me some of
I was
that.
smoking the dust, baby. Pepper, I
You're
was
smoking
smoking.
angel dust now.
Well, no, I thought dust could also be for pot.
No.
I had run
I
out
didn't
of
know.
nicknames.
I didn't know that either in high
Yeah,
school.
I had run out of nicknames.
I get a lot of dust.
I was smoking the smack, Pepper
I
Ham.
he's smoking heroin now.
Oh no, I was still only smoking marijuana. See, I'm not good with all the nicknames. I'm just gonna keep it to pot.
'Kay.
And I put on Django.
Yeah.
My God, that movie is so great.
It's a very fun movie.
Now that I think about it, that was the best movie of the year. It was nominated. I forget what one was it.
This
It was
year?
last year, right?
Argo.
See, how the fuck someone can tell me that Argo was better than Django in any level whatsoever? First of all, the Hurt Locker Part 2 movie,
Zero Dark 30?
Zero Dark 30 was way better than Argo.
Oh, that's what I said. I thought Zero Dark 30 should have won.
I know Roy didn't like it, but I liked that independent movie with the guy from Hangover. What was that one again?
Silver Linings Playbook.
Silver Linings Playbook I thought was better than Argo.
Uh.
Django was better than Argo. Oh, give me a fucking break, broads.
I like Django.
You like Django?
I did. It was tough. The first time I went to go show it to my siblings, whatever, just hanging out at home.
They didn't get it.
And I never saw it. No, I never saw it before either.
Yeah.
And we're all drunk and a little bit high
Yeah.
after whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
And I go to put it on late night. The kids are asleep.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's just the whole opening scene of like slave men
Oh,
being
yeah.
transported
Yeah.
across.
My dick is hard.
I felt like, oh my God, I made a huge mistake.
Oh no! What they were Long Island Caucasians like yourself. Do you think they're gonna be offended by slavery? I'm sorry, but I know how Long Island works.
I was
I have a friend named
immediately
Pitsy. I know Auntie Cumia quite well. Okay, I know a certain Long Island individual named Roy Schaefer, a legitimate Nazi.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's sitting in this room.
Yeah, he's-
Roy, did you like Django?
Yeah, I like all slave movies.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Roy cried at the end of Amistad, but not Tears of Joy.
Yeah, I understand.
He was upset.
Damn it, he got out.
Fuck! They're free! Bullshit! Fuck Spielberg! Oh, wait, this movie was made by a Jew! Eingefliegen!
Should have known as much.
And so, I mean, what did you think about Django? Movie of the year last year?
I stick by. I still like Zero Dark 30 a lot. I like Django plenty, but I
Is
thought Zero
anyone
Dark
watching
30 was
Boardwalk
pretty
Empire still, or is
Yeah,
that
of
just a
course,
Dave
I'm
man?
still
I'm
big
I
time.
catch
I'm
up.
on point with it.
Yeah.
Well, but have you started the season?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I won't give anything away, but if you start this season, again, no spoilers. I won't say anything what happened. I am all caught up. I know it. But one of the interesting characters is a guy whose face looked familiar. And then I realized, oh, it's the fucking dude from Office Space.
Ron Livingston.
Ron
Ron
Livingston.
Livingston, yeah.
How the fuck did he get into that show?
I thought he was Mr. Big from Sex and the City. It took me what? It took me.
I thought something like
No.
that, too.
Yeah.
I was like,
I knew
this
exactly
is
who he was.
How
You
do
did?
I know this
I didn't know
guy?
his name. I
His
just
face
knew,
got chubbier.
No, I
Yeah.
knew exactly who it was. I didn't know his
He's
name. I just said,
older,
oh,
too. I mean,
Office Space
Jesus.
guy. What is he doing in this? This is weird.
I know. It was so weird.
Oh, he's
I have
good
to
at
admit,
it though. He's
He is. He took me out of the show.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. The first 2 episodes he was in, I'm
Oh.
like Office Space guy.
Oh,
When
lovey-dovey.
are we gonna start fucking beating a copy machine up with a baseball bat?
Do you have a red stapler?
Yeah. That's
but-
all I was thinking. But he actually
Last
was very
episode,
good.
He
Aye.
Yeah,
He
we're not gonna
Pepper
ruin it.
said he's not caught up.
Don't ruin it for
I'm
me.
not.
All I'll say is this: Ron Livingston shoots himself in the fucking head.
All right.
You do not. Was that a spoiler? Because folks at home, you do not see it coming.
Thanks for
when
ruining
Ron
it.
Livingston blows his brains out because the chick got back into
Oh, he put
heroin
it in his mouth.
in his mouth
Yeah.
because the chick slipped back into heroin.
Thanks, guys.
Holy shit, Rose.
Appreciate it.
By the way, I'm sick with Jimmy's mom. Get lost already, okay?
Yeah, seriously.
Enough with the weird speaking of Mrs. Darmody, the way she like over accentuates her words, like, "Hi, dear.
Yeah.
Would you like some tea now?" Like, fucking, you're
That's
from
how they
New
spoke.
Get back in the
You're
whorehouse.
from yeah, but she was from New Jersey. My grandmother was from New Jersey. Probably the same area. She didn't speak. Hi, everyone.
The Colonel.
The
thing-
Colonel.
Yeah, come on.
Did you watch Eastbound this season?
No, I did not. Don't ruin it for me
that's a good
unless Kenny Powers blows his head off.
He kills
He
himself.
kind of,
Yeah.
he actually.
Right in the mouth. Get in the mouth.
Right, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's weird.
HBO is really going
I
back
know.
to that shoot your main character in the mouth
Yeah.
too often. I swear to God, if Khaleesi shoots her fucking self in the mouth, I'm out, HBO.
I don't
I'm
want-
going over to fucking Stars, baby.
I didn't want to say anything.
Pepper read the book.
The poor man's Showtime, which is the
Yeah.
poor man's HBO.
Yeah, Cinemax here we
That's what I
come.
consider Stars, by the way. All right, here's a thing. Here's a question. My son loves the X-Files.
Cool.
One of the great parenting decisions, really tricks, if not flat out cons of a little child that I've done. 4 years old, and I was like, this is great. Aliens are in it and everything. And he'll get into anything Daddy Mac gets into. So if I show enthusiasm, he will too. Now, though, I can't get home without him saying, please, can we watch the X-Files? Please
That's
turn on the
adorable.
X-Files. Here's the thing. I've watched about 45 fucking X-Files episodes in the last 2 weeks. I'm running out because I have the first 4 seasons on DVD.
Yeah.
I'm going to you, gentlemen, if you could suggest any either paranormal or sci-fi shit that I can get my son into. Does not need to be a TV show. Can certainly be a movie.
Red Shoe Diaries.
What's that about?
It's softcore pornography on Cinemax.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. How do you spell it? Is that R-E-D?
Yeah, Red Shoe Diaries.
Shoe Diaries.
Silk stockings on the
And so
USA
this
Network.
this is like about aliens. It's a sci-fi thing, or
No,
it's just softcore porn.
pornography.
Okay, so now I'm going to skip you and go to Roy Schaefer for an honest, serious answer, please.
Get him into the Twilight Zone.
See, this is good, Roy. You're back. You're back. You're back. You have 50 fucking points now.
Yeah, that's
and
a good one.
minus 35 for Pepper, who said red shoe fuck party or whatever the hell he was
Can
saying.
you kid handle Lost?
Now you're talking. Now you're back, Pepper.
How many points? am I at?
Lost. You have
It's gotta be a
42
TV show?
for Mariano Rivera, Peppy Ham. 40 fucking 2. Not for Jackie Robinson, for Mariano. Yeah, I think they could like Lost because there's enough weird shit. Smoke Monster.
It's
I
not
think he
too
could like it.
graphic or
No.
psycho or anything.
No, it was on ABC, so it's not going to be
I'll
graphic
never
at
fly
all.
a
Some
plane
love
again after that
scenes.
first episode.
Yeah, but it's not it's ABC show. It's not
Same.
like a,
Disney
all right. What
stuff.
about you, Shawno? Anything? Any little things?
Ghostbusters.
I know that is good. I have shown them Ghostbusters. I've shown them Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice, Star Wars. They love paranormal sci-fi shit, but I'm running out. You know,
Well, Twilight Zone and Lost, you're set. I mean, that'll keep you good for at least a
Twilight
month.
Zone's good.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone the movie too. Now I gotta be
Oh.
honest, that freaked me the fuck out.
John Lithgow. when
What
he,
was
on
the scariest Twilight Zone
I'll tell-
segment for you?
Oh, I'll tell you.
In
Santa
the movie?
Claus.
The movie one?
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus one?
What?
Yeah.
Is that Twilight Zone or is
He's
that
talking about like Tales from the Crypt.
that's Tales from the Crypt?
Okay,
Daddy.
then I'm gonna go with John
Tales from the
Lithgow,
Crypt.
the alien on the wing of the plane.
Gremlin, the Gremlin on the plane.
the
Okay,
remake of the Gremlin, yeah.
Yeah.
Shawno.
You know, as much as that did freak me out as a kid, the one where the little kid has all the power in the house.
That's mine.
That
And I'll
one
tell you
really
why.
freaked me out, 'cause they
That kid, when his sister, all she does
Yeah.
is yell, and he
Took
just
out
takes away her mouth,
her mouth.
and it looks like one of those kids
Yeah.
in Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
With humans with no mouths fucking scare the shit out of me.
So the Matrix freaked you out when
The Matrix fucking freaked me out. I wanted to just jump out of a fucking window.
Yeah, you don't know how to fuck.
That whole movie's really I mean, even the guy that's like a racist,
I
and he
can't-
winds up in Nazi Germany. He winds
Yeah.
up in
that one's the one that freaked me out.
Well, that guy, of course, Vic Morrow,
yeah.
was killed because.
head cut off.
Do you know this, Sean?
No.
You're looking at me like. Remember the part? I'm being serious too.
All right.
Where the helicopter crashes.
Yeah.
The helicopter in real life crashed and fell on Vic Morrow and the 2 Asian kids he was holding. All 3 of them killed. Vic Morrow and one of the kids were decapitated instantly
Instantly.
by
In
the
that scene?
blade in that scene. Yeah.
Yeah, they
You
call
say
it
it went
Curse of
fast.
the
And
Twilight
what's
Zone.
even scarier is it's somewhere online too. Now you can't see it very well, but you do see a helicopter falling into 3 people. It's fucking scary. Yeah, it's like Faces of Death fucking shit, Sean.
I love that.
Oh, real quick, Thanksgiving movies. Let's go quick. It's Thanksgiving time. This is the Thanksgiving version.
Hannah and her sisters.
Oh, very good. Hannah and her sister. Because I was going to say, everyone says trains, planes, and automobiles. That's disqualified from
Dutch.
our conversation.
Dutch.
Dutch.
That
All right.
wasn't the Christmas film. That was Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, baby.
Nice.
Bam. Sean-O's got 72 points.
Nice, Sean-O.
Okay, we're coming down the line. Let's see who's going to win. Roy Schaefer.
Good luck, Roy. Vacation.
Minus
Great movie.
3,000. So
Great
it's a two-man
movie
race
from
between Pepper and
1983.
Pepper and Sean. Pepper,
Thanksgiving movies.
you said Hannah and her sisters.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to say mine. Few people remember, but Scent of a Woman, Thanksgiving movie. Pacino even goes over. And as a result, I'm the winner. Dave McDonald wins again. He's the champion of everything. This has been our November episode of The Watchers. Davey Mack, Pepper, Sean-O, Roy. Good night, everybody.